But some people, I've also met some people say that I cannot be peaceful and happy because what that person is doing to me is unacceptable. For example, that person is saying something very rude about me to others, right? Spreading rumors about me to others. So can I be happy at that moment? Should I still be compassionate? That's a quite very famous question. Since we are a human being, we are not animal. So if you are a tiger or a lion, we can just jump and scratch, bite each other and do all the stuff, right? But we are not animal. We are a human being. What is the special characteristic of being born as a human? Because we can solve a problem, right? We need to find solution that fix the problem. That's what we humans are supposed to do. So being angry, being unhappy, right? Losing your temper, does it really solve the problem? It does not solve the problem. It brings more problems. So that's why, right? Even in these conditions, when these things happens to you, when these things are done by others to you, if you remain calm, if you are compassionate, right? If your mind is settled, for you to solve that problem, for you to find the solution, is much more higher than when you were unhappy. So that's our choice, which thing you want to pick. So anger, unhappiness are less effective and cause you a lot. And calm, compassionate mind is more effective and cost you less. You understand? So that's our choice. What do we want to choose? A master, he said that if you want to solve problem, right? He said that you should start with a very generous word. Be generous when you are talking to that person. Be nice to that person and say good things about that person. And because of that thing, right? Because of saying good things about that person, the window, of opportunity to solve the problem will open. Yeah, but if you come up with a bad attitude, right? Or a harsh attitude, the window of that opportunity will be closed forever. So that's why every philosophers has said that how you behave is reflection of your own inner self. So now in terms of practice, right, the one of the most important thing is that we have to be honest to ourselves. There's a saying in Japan, the Japanese saying is that all of us has 3 different faces. The face that we show to everybody, that the face that we show to the people that we are close to, and the face that only you know yourself, only know you yourself. The third face is the truest reflection of who you are. So when you practice Buddhism, right, when you want to change, when you want to bring changes in your life, you must look at that face, the third face, right, and be honest. Even though in our text it says that all the Buddhas of 3 times, be my witness, right? From today, I'll be doing all the good things, that Buddha and Bodhisattvas has done before. But in practical, right? In practical life, you yourself, has to be the witness of your own action. So if you're not changing, if you're not developing a positive habit, then you need to talk to yourself. Buddhism, practice of Buddhism is not actually a religion. It's not a religious, it's a way of life. Mindset, our mindset, which is very negative now, has to be changed into positive. And especially, as I said, the anger is the main opposition of Mahayana practice, right? So what is the main practice? The main practice is compassion. And when we practice compassion, we should begin it with oneself. When you want to practice compassion, you want to help, right? But I think, that you must help yourself first. Yeah, because, for example, if you are someone that has never received any help, right? You will never be able to help others because you have no idea what actually helps me or what helps feels like. You understand? So we should always practice a compassion, beginning with yourself. You be nice to yourself. Why you have to suffer because of your own anger? Why you have to be unhappy because of your own negative mindset? So when we talk about compassion, right, you don't have to begin with others. you have to begin with oneself, the practice of compassion. Now you guys might think, oh, how come your compassion sounds very selfish, like you don't think of others but yourself, But this is not true. You being unhappy affects so much to those people that lives around you. We know that, right? If you're unhappy, your wife is unhappy. If you're unhappy, your husband is unhappy, right? These things happen. So if you are happy, they are happy as well. If they are not happy, they will not affect in a negative way. So you being happy is actually a very great responsibilities, right? That also helps others to be happy. So you taking care of yourself is also a great responsibility. Yeah, so in another word, it is just like saying, if you cannot help yourself, don't try to help others, right? If you want to help others, first be someone that can help yourself. Yeah, if you want to jump in, swimming pool to save the drowning person, make sure that you know yourself how to swim, or else now there's a two drowning person in swimming pool. That's the problem. So that's why this is how our body work. This is how our mind work. Because of the habit, we must understand. That's how our mind work.